Take a look at our mech warriors. We're going to want to use our primo mech warriors, I think, for this. But I didn't check to see if it was consecutive deployments. Just take a look at that. I think you can still look at it through this. Consecutive deployments, yes, but it's short, so it's likely we'll have that right away, potentially. I didn't read this either. Steiner requires your assistance in leading a Davian Steiner convoy across a broad swathe of the hostile terrain. Payment will be remitted upon the safe delivery of the convoy's payload. Alright. Wait, what was I gonna do? Uh-oh. There goes my bitrate. Yeah. Alright, well, any case. Backward.
Yes, Commander.
Really help him too much.
Yes, Commander.
Saving for you.
Ready for order.
Oh, that's right. We have to put points into our backup pilots just in case. So first off, you got enough experience to get that ability, which is very much needed. Yes. Good. Now we have a pilot that can fill the role in case we lose Stargazer. Nice. All right, let's try and get our other pilots up. So Cat's Eye, starting with you. I definitely want you to have a little bit of gunnery skill because you kind of suck at the moment.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Okay. Lionfish. Lionfish is at a point where we could start getting another ability out of you. Not sure what I want from you just yet. Let's go with Polecat. Polecat is already kind of being set up to be our backup attacker, it looks like. So let's go along that path. So you're going to get multi-target, but you're also going to start working towards that.
Mech warrior training complete.
Okay, Squire just kind of sucks in general, but we'll get him to a little bit of a respectable level. I don't know what we want to do with Squire, if I'm totally honest with you. Gonna get you a decent baseline if we're really desperate.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, and you have a decent amount of experience too. You're probably going to be a backup support pilot from the way that you're spec'd. So we'll go with that, and eventually I will get this. That'll do.
Training complete.
All right.
Waiting for orders.
There's somebody I didn't do anything with. So we're already working towards a backup support pilot. We already have a backup attacker, but that's the only backup attacker, right? Or is there somebody else I was working in that direction? I think that's the only backup attacker we have, so we're going to push you in that direction. You're going to take piloting. Alright.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Should be good then. Go ahead and start this flashpoint. Hopefully this goes well. 2.5 skulls, we should be able to handle that. Alright, joint venture. Welcome to Adrar, Commander Gunner. I thank you for your promptness as always. House Steiner needs you to escort an unarmed convoy to a reinforced mech bay on the western tip of Black Earth Plateau. Safety of this convoy is of paramount importance. Its cargo is both precious and rare. Yeah? What's the payload? In truth, Mr. Vertanen, that is none of your concern, but in the interest of transparency, I will answer your question. I hope that you will recognize this gesture as a symbol of friendship that it is. The trucks are carrying the final components for a new form of battle mech, the first product of a marriage between Davian, inventiveness, and Steiner industry. The Hatchetman. It's quite an achievement, I assure you, and House Liao would like nothing better to take it from us. Very good, Commander. Now let us discuss the complications that will stand in your way. Convoy is currently hidden from Liao eyes and will remain so until you meet it at the rendezvous point. Unfortunately, there's but a single road between the convoy and its destination, and the road is continuously patrolled by units of the Liao reserves. We had solid intel on the size and composition of one of these patrol groups, a unit that we have dubbed Sentry Team Alpha. Unfortunately, that's where our battlefield intelligence ends. Also about the Sentry Team Alpha, if we choose to engage while they're in the AO, what will we be going up against? A mid-range hunter-killer lance with long-range fire support available as backup. I think I've done this mission before. Not an ideal confrontation to go up against on an escort mission, I know, but we have no intel at all on what else the Liao reserves may be fielding. If you choose to deploy outside of Sentry Team Alpha's patrol window, you could find yourself face-to-face with a full assault lance, or perhaps not. We just don't know. So, my friend, you have a choice to make. Will you deploy against Sentry Team Alpha, or will you roll the dice on the unknown? I don't envy the decision, but as a commander in the field, it's yours to make. Yeah, let's go with what we have intel on. Very good, Commander. I'll see to it that the convoy leader is prepared and ready to depart. Best of luck on the planet's surface. I'll be monitoring your progress from here. But it will be a little bit of a challenge for us if they're all long range. Might require some aggressive play. Rushing them. Alright, 2.5 skulls. It's in the jungle, so it's going to be a little bit of a problem for our heat. We have eyes on Sentry Team Alpha, Commander. They're patrolling the AO. Just as I said, they would be. Expect moderate to heavy resistance on the path to your objective. As a reminder, it is absolutely vital that the convoy reach its destination. Do not disappoint me. Steiner isn't even supposed to have a presence in this system, so be careful. When the Capellans pick you up on their sensors, I imagine that all hell is gonna break loose. Okay. I'm fine with 50-50 here. Pretty good paying job. Alright, we are going to change up our loadout. Where can you switch over there? And we're gonna switch the Shadowhawk in. Shadowhawk, not as damaging, but better heat efficiency, so hopefully it can stay in the fight a little longer than the Wolverine, which does more damage. And then Pyramid, you're gonna get cycled out for Stargazer. Then we're gonna get that fire starter in there. There you go. Alright, we're more or less set up. Let's deploy. At least I hope we're... pilot's good, mech's good. Yeah, we're good. And this is probably going to be our loadout for a lot of the rest of the game. All right.
Command interface initiated.
I've marked that guy's name. Rendezvous point on your map, Commander. Convoy leader, do you copy? Roger that, Olivia. We are all packed up and ready to roll. We're under orders to beeline it to the mech bay as soon as you reach the rendezvous point. So I hope that your mech warriors can keep up. Yeah, we should have the speed. Understand, Convoy leader. We'll let you set the pace. Thanks for understanding. Oh, fair warning, I've been hearing a lot of compelling military chatter on the comms lately. It won't take them long to find us after we roll out. Take it under advisement, Convoy leader. See you soon.
A jungle? Our mechs don't generate enough heat on their own?
Okay, buddy. I'll just sprint down the road. Suspect we won't see any enemy until we actually get to the objective.
Coordinates received.
On my way.
All right. Where are we going, buddies? Over here. Jump. Actually, sprinting would get me further.
Acknowledged.
I'm gonna start kind of like cutting the corner here a little bit. I don't mind if the trebuchet is a little bit more in the back. Actually, that wasn't the trebuchet, so I don't even know what I'm doing.
Rolling.
Now we can jump. Jump there.
Jumping.
We want to get our guys into position before we start moving into the objective. So, have you jump a bit ahead.
Behold, I take flight.
I missed moved over here, so... guess I'll run to there. Run up into the woods.
I'm there.
Alright, we're quasi in position. Jump to there. Hopefully I'm not blocking the vehicles. Ready to roll out, Commander. Keep the hostiles off us. We can get to Stieglitz Bradford's, I hope I've said his name right. Payload from point A to point B, but we aren't equipped to fight. Of course you're not. Oh, there's the enemy, huh? Well, we haven't officially contacted them yet, so... aggressive move here is probably an advisement. We get... yeah, I think a sprint is pretty good. It's just good evasion.
I'm walking here. Something on sensors.
Yeah, let's sprint to there. You can jump into the woods here.
Lifting off.
Honestly, I don't even care if these vehicles move or not. Ideally, they don't. But they probably will.
Lifting off.
These two might. The ones in the back might not. Okay, light mech. Alright, thankfully the convoy is heavy mechs.
Waiting for my
We
opening.
can kind of plan accordingly. Jenner 7D. Okay. I will reserve, because if they attack the Wolverine, that's kind of what we want them to do.
I'll just wait here until you need me.
More than likely, they won't do that, because they'll pay attention to the convoy above all else. All right, I'm gonna get in, get my small laser shots in.
Engaging jump jets.
They can't currently see the convoy, so... far away.
Confirmed.
There's the convoy.
I await your command.
Move in and smack this guy. Where is he damaged? That will tell me. You are damaged on the left side, so I would want to go over to the left side.
Waiting for orders.
I can't do without a jump. Alright, I'm fine with just walking over this way, whatever.
On my way. Confirmed.
Okay. Trying to keep the Shadowhawk there as long as possible.
Standing by.
Matter of fact, I'm going to move down towards the vehicles, hopefully giving them the radius they would like. Maybe even jumping down to them so that we make sure they keep moving. Then we'll fire off our alarm 20 here. I would have preferred if there was a better shot, but
Roger. Target confirmed.
at least that one moved. Probably just do a normal walk here. Trying to eliminate this guy's vision, but I don't know if we do enough damage here. We got plenty of damage, but he's got plenty of damage reduction. Yep, he thwarted me pretty good there.
Critical damage detected.
Hey, they all moved! It's a miracle!
Oh, it's on now.
Alright. Well, that's kind of bad news, because in theory they're getting vision you don't want them to have.
Waiting for orders.
So it's kind of an aggressive move, but... I'm gonna get in here, just open up on this guy.
Yes, I'm there.
Hopefully doing enough damage to knock him out. A lot of damage, we knocked him down.
That hit something good.
I've always been unsure of how a knockdown affects line of sight. It's not something that was ever made clear to the player. But here comes the other Jenner, which is just going to give them vision anyway. A lot of damage. Alright. What we need to do is we need to get their attention. Oh, a hunchback? There's a little bit of hope that it can't get to it. We don't want that hunchback to be able to attack the convoy, so I feel like we have no choice. Is it just one medium mech? Gotta draw its attention. It's gonna be the same thing with the right torso being the most important target. Okay.
Waiting
You
for
move
orders.
up. Okay, good. That's perfect.
Rolling.
Now what we're gonna do... a multi-target. You're gonna be A, you're gonna be B.
Split fire. Confirmed.
Please die. Cool. Now we've gotten its attention, so it should stop attacking the convoy, if I remember how this kind of stuff works.
I'm here.
Okay, I'm gonna come in and attack that same side, see if we can weaken it. Alright. Come on, APC attack. You know you want to. Good, that's what we want them to do. We want them to ignore the APCs. Now, the APC attacking that guy may have drawn the attention, but I think the way this is going to go, we should get the turn first. So I'll just get their attention back with the fire starter. Oh, come on, you got to hit those shots, buddy. Okay. Picking away at him. And the important thing is you got rid of that evasion. Oh, it's still going to give you the turn first, huh? You're just going to run away. All right, as you wish.
Yes, Commander.
Take a little bit of a risk here, attacking the back armor. I think with all of my mechs attacking this guy, we have a fairly good chance of taking him out.
Oh, yeah.
He probably
Here
will
we
punch
go.
me in retaliation, which we really don't want him to do, but... Okay, right torso, rear. Goodbye, right torso. Goodbye, all those
Got a
medium
critical
lasers.
hit.
Okay.
Ready for orders.
Freak is probably not going to be able to follow that up as well, going in the rear, but we can attack that same side.
Onward.
How are we looking at you? Taking you out yet? Oh, I can't jump into the spot. Can't jump into the rear, can't jump into the side. It's a bummer. But I'm going to do a multi-target. You're going to be A, you're going to be B, you're on B.
Engaging multiple.
This is
targets.
probably an unwise attack, but... Oh, we hit with that. Amazing. Alright. Player has to get in there. Oh.
Copy that, Commander.
Well, this is going to have to do good damage. I think we're not going to get away with this.
Copy that, Commander.
Knocked him down, but I don't think it's enough. The APCs might be able to go in there and do some damage to him before he gets up, but... In with those machine guns. Good job. Oh, you got the pilot kill! Woo! Good job, vehicle. Probably be reinforcements, potentially, when the APCs try and get in. If they all get there at the same time, I think we can hold them long enough. Now this guy will get to go, and he might be able to do enough damage. Blow that arm off. You're gonna attack me. Alright, cool. Fine with that.
Yes, boss.
Alright. Let's just do a little bit of a jump around.
Firing jump jets.
He's starting to get up there. Turn off one of the small lasers. That should do
Firing
some
on
pretty
mark.
good damage. I think after this, we'll probably go in for a punch.
Think I hit something
Because
good.
why not? It's Shadowhawk. Shadowhawks do good work in that regard. Over there. Keep hitting that same side.
Engaging physical attack.
Someone let me borrow their pom-poms and skirt, because I'm damn excited now. Orders?
Alright. Possibility we'll have reinforcements come.
Got it, Commander.
So I'm just going to kind of prepare for that possibility.
Standing by.
You just keep moving up. Oh, I don't have any mechs on the group. They might not move forward. A couple of them may, but I don't have very many mechs near them. Okay, they're still going. They might not be held to those stipulations. Oh, yeah, only one of them moved. That's actually going to suck hardcore. I hate when they do that. So that one's going to trigger the reinforcements, but the other ones are going to be really late to the party.
Commander?
Or if you would, can you just get in behind them so they actually
I
move?
dare.
How's it going?
Stargazer, can you get on the other side of them? Then I'll have the Shadowhawk move in here, hopefully to get them along.
Engaging jump jets.
That's really annoying that that happens. So more than likely we're going to see reinforcements here, so as soon as that guy goes in... Yep. All compelling troops, destroy that convoy. Your families will be held accountable if you fail. Oh, that sucks.
You're in position, Commander. Hold your ground until the package is on its way.
Come on, I'm hitting the space bar. Go faster. There you go. Yeah, so these guys are going to be a turn short. Alright, so we got to get their attention, like, right away. Unfortunately, I have no way of doing that. One of their mechs is going to be able to go without me being able to stop them. Once we get a mech going on the medium scale, yeah, but they'll get one full salvo, and oftentimes that's enough to kill a vehicle, so fingers crossed. Trebuchet, that's a lot of firepower. Oh, it didn't fire. Can they not see? Alright.
Commander?
But we're gonna have to do something a little bit more aggressive to ensure... Come on, give me a jump. To ensure that they only attack me.
Affirmative.
I am going to use vigilance here to protect myself. They may get behind me. Not a whole lot I can do about that. Okay, you're going to be A, you're going to be B, you're going to be C. B and C. That's the best I can do.
Affirmative.
So I'm not sure which one's going to move next, but we cover our bases. Thankfully that trebuchet did not fire because that could have taken out a vehicle by itself. Now, the problem is they're going to try and get... Oh, that guy just ignored me. Alright, let's move our trebuchet up into a position where we'll be next to these vehicles, hopefully prodding them along. I honestly don't know who to attack here.
Coordinates received.
I like the idea of attacking the cicada, because there's a possibility we hurt it enough. And it doesn't have any evasion, so let's take advantage of that now. Maybe we can take it out. You're gonna come in and punch me. Alright. I don't like it, but it could be worse. Alright. Fortunately, Stargazer's nowhere near them, but I'm going to go ahead and reserve here, let the vehicles do their thing. Oh, wait, no, we don't want to do that. Not if we're going to help it. So we want to get into a position. I can't follow up. Damn it. Cannot follow up on that mech. Trebuchets are kind of a little bit more of a target here that we want to take out. I was hoping to get that cicada, but we can't get close enough to really help. Who did we hit with that head hit? We didn't hit our own mech, did we? It looked like the stray shot hit the Wolverine. That's my Wolverine. I'm confused with that one.
Good to go.
Alright, you have no choice Try and get as close as you possibly can, which a sprint apparently is going to do that.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, so unfortunately we did not get a chance to stop that cicada from going. Vehicle, the least you could have done is help me out with your medium lasers, rather than just sit there. Come on, fire. Thank you. They should be gone after this turn. Again, you didn't do anything. Alright, cool. Got him out of here. Now we don't have to worry so much. We can be a little bit more conservative with our attacks. Alright.
I'm receiving you.
Let's just go ahead and jump back now, because we know we're going to want to do that. Guess we hit the trebuchet.
Confirmed.
It's the thing we can hit the most accurately. Plus we want to go after the Wolverine, just take advantage of it a little bit. Well, it has no damage reduction. Okay, see you. This one's pretty beat up, though. Let's go after it. Alright, left torso has what? LRM ammo, LRM 15 medium laser. Yeah, let's go there.
Firing all weapons.
Shadowhawk's not in the... no, I'm alright. As long as they don't go after my trebuchet, I'm okay. Most of my mechs have pretty good evasion. Good.
Standing by.
That's what I'm looking for. We'll go after the cicada as well with the LRM 20. Because I want to knock that thing down a peg. So you're going to be A. You're going to be B. B's going to be that.
Acknowledged.
Okay. Good. Take that leg. Yeah, good. Green's gonna come in. Alright, I think we keep going after the trebuchet. Actually, I'm not actually sure if I should just keep going after the trebuchet, because we could kill the cicada, which has its full firepower. So trebuchet has had firepower reduced. Actually not sure what the right call is here. Better accuracy here. Alright, fine. We'll go after the trebuchet.
Engaging jump jets.
Commander.
Now, Stargazer could come in and do some work, but let's just reserve.
Waiting for the shot.
The Cicada's gonna get up, be able to use his weapons. He's still in a good spot defensively. Okay. Let's let the trebuchet do what it's gonna do. think I have a move that I want to do here, but I want to see how things play out. Okay. I think we run up, we melee the Wolverine with the fire starter, and we get our full boat of small lasers. It's just extra damage, why not? We get 45 damage from the melee, plus all of the small lasers. Honestly, this is really something I should be doing more often. And we know we have the initiative advantage, so we'll be able to smack this guy again.
For physical attack.
That should not feel too good. Okay,
Standing
hit him
by.
again. You could precision strike to make sure he can't do anything. Go for the head kill? Yeah.
All weapons are go.
We're not gonna get it, but I think we try for it.
Up high.
This trebuchet is a little bit of a hazard to us, because it's got its full firepower.
Damage is light.
Alright. Before that cicada
ready.
gets to do too much, I say we go after it.
Acknowledge.
Come on! Not really doing enough damage here.
I'm going.
And it's gonna go now. Oh no, reshape.
Light damage. Holding firm.
Armor's
Alright.
getting stripped off.
I'm there.
Okay. Multi-target. You're A, you're B.
Copy that, Commander.
Okay. Please do significant damage. Okay, got a PPC crit.
Bet that hurt.
More than likely, the PPC is going to be fired. And hit. Alright. Wolverine's the only one that hasn't gone yet. So we're going to open up on it. Try and reduce his firepower a bit. Not enough.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
That's gonna run away. Bit.
Warning.
Ah,
Detected
bullcrap.
mech warrior injury.
Damn. That's exactly what we didn't need, especially if we're gonna have follow-up engagements.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, I want to get a precision strike on this trebuchet so it can't just open up on
Firing
us.
jump jets. Here we go.
Whoa! Like it.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
Wolverine? Okay. Our goal here is to take out Crash. I'm gonna multi-target. You're A, you're B. Actually, kind of did that in the wrong order, but oh well.
Engaging multiple targets.
Hit the wrong target, but that's okay. We got the evasion burn, even though I think the trebuchet is going to move next. Oh, effing time. That was a way overkill, but I just wanted to make sure he went down.
Destroyed.
Okay. You're the only one that hasn't moved yet.
Orders?
Waiting for orders.
Alright. Gonna be a multi-target
Orders
situation.
received.
A, B, B.
Multiple targets confirmed.
I figure some of the missing missiles will hit the guy in front. Maybe.
I'm receiving you.
I need to cool off. I'm gonna go in for the punch.
Position confirmed.
We didn't really reduce that
Reporting
other
critical.
trebuchet's firepower too much, but... Oh, he's going in there. So how that works is it's both ways, makes it harder to hit, but also harder to shoot, but it also does extra damage while he's in there. So... can be a problem. Unfortunately, I would want Stargazer to go in and attack that guy, but we really just don't have...
Good to go.
If we do this, we're really making a target out of ourselves, but I feel like it's a must situation. If we use a precision strike, we just get the kill.
Got it.
Other one down.
Mech, destroy.
And if we're lucky, the other ones are damaged so much. Oh, you're gonna trade punches with me? Probably won't go your way. Although you just made me lose my structure.
Reporting internal damage.
Just from a standpoint of we got a pilot injury and all this other stuff,
Commander?
this is gonna be a tough fight to like come into for the next fight. Open up on this guy.
All weapons.
Come on, blow him up. Good. But when he has very little firepower left. I know there's like a something in that head, potentially. Yeah, medium laser, but in the grand scheme of things, it's not too bad.
Damage minimal.
Waiting for orders.
Go in and attack the rear section of this trebuchet. Full salvo.
10-4.
Alright.
Mech
Now it's up
destroyed.
to Freak here.
Ready for orders.
Good melee again, but I think we've done enough of that. Where's my chance to hit so bad? That's because I don't have a direct line of sight. Jump.
Up high.
Should be pretty devastating
Target is
firepower.
out.
If it doesn't take him out, I'm assuming my fire starter will be able to. Pilot down. Alright, all targets eliminated. Sit tight, and I can collect you from where you are at right now. That's it, Commander Gunner. Our payload has been secured on behalf of my entire crew. Thank you. We never would have made it here without you. Alright, cool. You'd better hold that thought. This isn't over yet. Long-range sensors are picking up inbound Capellan dropships. ETA, 45 minutes. Doesn't even give me enough time to fly you back for repairs. This is a problem, XO. Allow me to propose a solution. I authorize my mech techs to rush the activation of our new battle mech, the HTC-3F Hatchman. It will stand in place of one of your mechs in the upcoming fray. Well, we technically do need a replacement for a mech, but unfortunately, it's not a very good mech that we're getting. It's a pretty bad mech we're getting. Well, we'll take the help. Grab Stieglitz Bradford. From the sound of things, we're gonna need it.
Mission successful.
We'd be much better off with the mechs we have, but such is the requirements of the mission. Alrighty, guys. Get our bonuses. Fortunately, we did lose one of our pilots and one of our mechs. Really sure what to take here. Let's make sure there's no special. There is a medium laser with extra crit. That doesn't like scream something I should get. Wouldn't mind a Wolverine 6K. It's another medium mech as a backup. That's pretty solid. I'd have to double check what its loadout is because I don't think this is the standard variant. I think the 6R is the standard variant. So. Let's double check. So it's got 1 missile system, 5 energy weapons. Okay. Yeah, I know, Leo. Get 2 parts. We're getting close to that time I'd wrap up here. Thanks for the reminder. He's my mod for a reason. Watches out for me. We'll probably load into this mission. We'll read all the stuff, and then I might stop there. I don't think we're going to finish this mission before I'd wrap up. Especially as it's a mission that we're going to have to take very carefully. Oh, we don't even get to use one of our own pilots. Alright. As you wish. Okay, so the Wolverine is out. We're going to move you over to the Shadowhawk. Change your order a little bit here. Get the Firestarter back in here. And then, so our pilot being out isn't really too much of a liability. But the pilot they're hitting me with is worse. The mech they're hitting me with is worse. So it is going to be harder from that standpoint. But it's doable. Not Pyramid. Stargazer. Stargazer, Lawyer, Freak. Gonna be what we do. Wolverine's gonna be out, but that's okay because the Shadowhawk is almost as good and fills the same role. All right, let's deploy. So I have done this mission before, and this part's really hard because they. At least when I first did it, granted, it was really early on with the Flashpoint DLC that I did this mission. It was probably the first mission I did. This was very difficult because they threw a lot of mechs at you from all different angles, and some of them were literally on top of the buildings. As in, like, within the turn that they arrived, they could walk up and attack the buildings, and with a full salvo from their weapons, just immediately obliterate a building. So it made this mission extremely difficult to the point where I think I just barely beat it with like one of the buildings having maybe like 5 hit points, and it was the last building I could lose. So it was just absolutely ridiculous. So if this mission goes similarly, where it's a lot of heavy mechs and the mechs just come in just vast waves, I don't know if I'm going to be able to complete it successfully because I just barely did it by the skin of my teeth before. And I was using heavier mechs and what have you, I think. Commander, I'm afraid that Dr. Murad's sensor readings have been confirmed. A large contingent of Liao reserves are en route to the mech bay at this moment, and they are eager to strike. I suggest that you strike back at them with this. Meet the HTC-3F Hatchman, Hal Steiner's new melee specialist brawler. You'll find it perfectly equipped to hack these Capellan peasants in two, I assure you. It's a hell of a machine, I've got to say. The hatchet makes me feel downright tingly. Just wait until you've seen it in action. At that point, Commander, eliminate the enemy and keep your assets safe. Key members of the Davian-Steiner Alliance will be watching. Alright, so again, from my experience in the past, unfortunately they don't give you any turrets to help you either. you have this alliance that comes initially, and they come down this way, and they more or less blindly come in here. But then you have like reinforcements that drop here. You have reinforcements that drop over here, and the ones that drop here, they drop within a turn's walk of these buildings over here, and they just annihilate them. So I'm not exactly sure what a strategy is going to be. What I did to successfully do this mission is I just was hell bent for leather aggressive. So more than likely, that's a similar thing we're going to do here. We're just going to jump like right in their face and just go at them. Now, if it was up to me, I would probably have not taken the Trebuchet into this fight, and I would have gone with the Wolverine and the Shadowhawk, but I don't have that choice. They pretty much took that choice out of my hands. Now, we do have the ability to divert their attention by attacking them. So if we attack them, they'll stop on their attempts to attack the buildings. It's just we're going to be very outnumbered, and it's just going to be tough. But I think we're probably going to wrap up here because it's getting close enough to when I'd wrap up anyway. We're within 5 minutes, and there's probably not a whole lot we're going to get done with this anyway. So